Hello, quick introduction to the video. My name is Cameron. I'm a graduate apprentice software engineer currently studying at Glasgow University, and I'm using this video as a way to sort of rubber ducky debug a LeetCode problem, just attempt to solve it, talk through my thought process, and hopefully it's useful to someone watching this. The problem that I'm going to be attempting today is number 1472, design browser history. Just going to read through the spec here. You have a browser of one tab where you start on the home page and you can visit another URL, get back in the history number of steps, or move forward in the history number of steps. Implement the browser history class. So it's instantiated with a home page, which is a string. There's a void method called visit. It doesn't return anything, and it just allows you to go to whatever URL you supply, and it clears all of your forward history. You've also got a back, which will move back in history. You can only return X steps. Okay, so you can't go back. You can't go back more than X steps. You can only return X steps in history, and steps is greater than X. You will only return X steps. So you'll go back as far as you can, basically. Okay. So if you've visited like one page and you go back 2 pages, for instance, you're just going to stay on the home page. Forward, move steps forward in history. You can only move forward X steps in history, and steps is greater than X. You will only move forward X steps. Return the current URL. Okay, cool. Any constraints? The home page length is between 1 and 20. The length of the URL is between 1 and 20. And it's going to be between, or what steps? Oh, steps. You can move forward and back is between 1 and 100. The home page and URL will have dots and lowercase English letters. There'll be at most 500 calls to visit back or forward. Okay, so I'm just going to switch over to my notes here. So I think that the way to go about doing this is to hold the URLs in a list. And so we'll just go through all of them. So visit. For visit, we want to visit the URL. So we're going to just append URL to the list. That's all we need to do. Okay. We also need to have a pointer that points to your current position in your history. So okay. We also want to go back and forward. So we're gonna reduce pointer by 1. Return value at pointer. And with forward, we're going to increase pointer by 1. Return value at pointer. Also for, what was it? It was visit. It clears up any forward history. So when you visit, we're going to append the URL to the list. But we also want to clear any items after the current URL. Okay. And the list. So let's just try and implement this. put our notes down here. So we want to hold, we're going to say self dot self dot URLs is equal to this. Self dot pointer is equal to this. We can actually say it's equal to homepage. Cool. And then what we can do is we can do print self dot URLs. Let's try that. Okay. Let's just put everything here, just so we can see if I've instantiated this right. Okay, yeah. So we get LeetCode.com as the homepage, because yeah, it's the homepage. It's the current thing that's in the URL list. The pointer is going to be equal to 0. Back is going to do self.pointer minus equals 1, return the item at well, we need to actually check if we can go back that many steps. Oh, we don't go back one step, we go back steps. Yep. If self.pointer less than 0, then yeah, if self.pointer is less than 0, then self.pointer is equal to 0. Okay. Return self.urls at index pointer. Cool. And then we do pretty much the same thing for forward as well, but it's plus, and it's going to be if it's greater than length of URLs minus 1. Is that right? So the length would be like 1 here, so if it's greater than 1, minus 1, so if it's greater than 0. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be equal to length of URLs minus 1. And up here, when we visit, we're going to do URLs or self.urls dot append, and we're going to append the URL. And then we're also going to do pointer plus equals 1 self.pointer. And then we're now going to set URLs equal to it's going to be equal to URLs or self.urls or so self.urls is going to be equal to self.urls from index 0 up to but not including self.pointer plus 1. And then we're also going to return self.urls, or we can just return self.url or just URL. Let's see if this works. Self.pointer here. URLs, oh, it's going to be self.urls here and also here. Same here. Okay, that should be it. So, almost there. So we are on browser history. Or no, browser history is it getting instantiated. So we visit LeetCode, then Google, then Facebook. Then we go back one to, we visit 3 pages, LeetCode, Google, then Facebook. Or no, we start off in LeetCode. Then we visit Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Then we go back one to Facebook. Yep. And then we go forward, but we can't go forward, so we stay on Facebook. And then we visit LinkedIn. So there's a problem here. So I think maybe we need to, shouldn't increment the pointer, we should, oh, because that's what we're doing, we should append the URL at the end actually. So we should append the URL afterwards, and then we should increment the pointer. Let's try that. Cool. Let's hit submit and hope for the best. Perfect. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it was useful to you in some way, shape or form. If it was, please leave a comment. If you had some other solution that was maybe a bit different, or more efficient, or just different, I love discussing these problems and their solutions. So yeah, thank you once again for watching the video, and I hope that you have a great day.